Just as he sent the angels to strengthen Christ, he will give you what you need to go through whatever it is you need to go through. He will see to that. If you are willing to do the will of God, whatever it is that God would have you to do. I don't know, I say often, why God sends the messages he sends. But he has a purpose. Maybe somebody here is getting ready to have to do something hard. Maybe somebody here right now is doing something hard. And it seems like you're just being spiritually crushed, and your heart is heavy, and your mind is overwhelmed, and it seems like nobody else gets it, and it seems like you're in this thing all alone. Maybe you're there now, maybe you're going to be there. I don't know, but God doesn't send what he sends for no reason. There is a purpose. And we need to remember that if we are willing to do the will of God, if we are willing to suffer spiritual turmoil and our minds being overwhelmed and our hearts being heavy and sometimes feeling like we're in this thing all alone, if we are willing to do that, God will give you what you need to do that. But you've got to be willing to do it as Christ was willing to do it. We read where he prayed, Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. He didn't want to do it. He told them there, he said, he could call 10,000 legions of angels to come and to take him from the cross. He told Pilate, you could have no power over me unless they were given to you from above. If he wanted to call his armies to come and fight and free, he could have done any one of those things and gotten out of it. But his focus was to do the will of the Father. And that needs to be our focus. And I really don't know what else to say or what else I can say, but I do want to make this very clear. Though I've already said it, I want to make it very clear. God don't send these things for nothing. And if you're trying now to do the will of God and it's hard and it's painful and overwhelming and whatever, just know that as long as you are willing to do the will of God, God will give you what you need to get through it. God will enable you. And here's the best part of it all. On the other side of everything that Christ went through, look at the result. If you're in God's will, you do the will of God, regardless of how it feels at the moment and what you have to go through to accomplish it. If it's the will of God, on the other side of that thing, there's going to be a good result. That's it. I don't know what more I can say.